Prior to this game against the Chicago Bears, Atlanta Falcons fans were calling for a quarterback change, especially after throws like this by Marcus Mariota, arguably one of the most embarrassing throws in recent memory. But Arthur Smith stuck with his quarterback and let it be known to the media that he is not changing out the quarterback position and put his faith in Marcus Mariota.
Any update on the quarterback situation or the plan to play Ritter?
That was never a situation, ever.
And it proved to be the right choice this Sunday as the Atlanta Falcons absolutely went off against the Chicago Bears. Mariota learned from his mistakes in Thursday Night Football against the Panthers, and it was almost like the faith that Arthur Smith put in Marcus Mariota allowed him to play free, allowed him to take that pressure off. You don't have that demon sitting behind you, making you feel like, bro, if I make one little mistake, I'm done, I'm going to be benched. After Arthur Smith said, I'm sticking with you, you're my guy, Marcus Mariota played more free. You saw him make incredible rushing touchdowns like this one, lowering the shoulder and straight rocking Kyler Gordon. And like mentioned at the top, it looks like Kyle Pitts will require surgery. He was limited to just over 20 snaps in that game. The Falcons still able to get it done without Kyle Pitts, but Kyle Pitts definitely makes them a better team, and it sucks to see his season get kind of ended right here. However, Arthur Smith came out and said, hey, Kyle Pitts and Taquan Graham, they will be out in the short term. Nothing officially confirmed about the extent of their injuries, but Arthur Smith tends to operate in this way. He tends to be very legalistic in a lot of ways, because when you're placed on IR, you're technically only out for 4 games. But Kyle Pitts, if you have a torn MCL, come on, Arthur Smith, we know Kyle Pitts is probably done for the year. But fortunately for the Falcons, a guy who recently came off IR is making plays, and that is running back Cordell Patterson. Even after fumbling against the Bears and being upset with himself, the very next opportunity he received was on a kick return, and he took it to the house, wiping away all of those mistakes. And now the veteran Cordell Patterson actually has the record for kick return touchdowns, and he says he's not done yet. He wants to keep going with that record and push the distance even further. So hopefully we see more kick return touchdowns this year for Cordell Patterson. But all in all, it was hilarious to see the fans react this week and call for a quarterback change, call for Desmond Ridder to take over for Marcus Mariota, like that's going to help the Falcons get into the playoffs. But the Falcons have a great opportunity here. Only 1 game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Botox Brady only has that extra win above the Atlanta Falcons because they called that BS roughing the passer call on Grady Jarrett. And we'll never forget that call this year because it was one of the most bogus rigged calls ever. And the Atlanta Falcons would be #1 in the division right now if it wasn't for that BS call. But Mariota gives you a better opportunity to win in the short term. Mariota gives you an opportunity to make the playoffs with that veteran experience. Couple that with the fact that it seems like he's still finding his groove. Keep in mind, he was not a starter with the Las Vegas Raiders and barely played at all with the Raiders, only had that 1 game in 2020 against the LA Chargers. So really, he's been seeing a lot of his first live action reps this season, and he's finally getting comfortable with being a starting quarterback in the NFL. But really, shout out to Arthur Smith for not bending to the media pressure and sticking with his quarterback, because it showed to be successful as they pick up a win with Marcus Mariota's safe decision making. 0 sacks in this game. Yeah, he didn't pass for a ton of yards, only had 1 touchdown, but he still was safe, no turnovers and no sacks. And they go on to face the Commanders in Washington, who are pretty hot with Taylor Heineke right now. Then you play an easy Steelers team that seems to be declining, seems to be looking towards the future. Then the Falcons get their bye week, but then you got a stretch of tough games afterwards. You're going to be playing the Saints, who are heating up. That's a divisional matchup. Then you got the Ravens, Cardinals. If Kyler Murray's back, that could be dangerous. And then you end the year with Brady and the Bucks. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if the Falcons could end this season by defeating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Brady and getting into the playoffs, knocking them out of the playoffs? I think that would be a fantastic season and a fantastic way to cap off this run for Marcus Mariota and Arthur Smith. Keep in mind, Marcus Mariota technically has 1 passing touchdown more than Tom Brady this year, and maybe he'll end the season with more TDs than TB12. Hey, like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to this channel for more NFL content. My name is Wi-Fi Willie. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.